Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host on Intellect Digest, and today we have with us the Spice Smart Flo Mettle 5X. This is also known as Mi-504. This is the model number of this phone. And in this video, I'm going to give you a comprehensive review. I'll talk about what all you get with this phone. I'll show you how it performs. I'll show you audio visual quality. I'll play some video. I'll do some gaming and also run some benchmarks. And I will also give you the camera review. I'll click some pictures and show you how it performs. Let's start with unboxing first. So the phone is already out. I've already taken out of the box. Let me show you what all you get with the phone. There is a good looking flip cover which comes with the phone. Right out of the box, you don't need to pay for the extra accessory. It is packaged right inside the box, and the back of this cover is not as stylish as the one which comes on. This is plain white, but nevertheless it gives you a good quality leather flip cover. Moving on, we get a service center list here, standard wall charger, standard data cable, all in white color, and here we have 3.5mm in the ear earphones. These are not very high quality, but these are in the ear, and considering that this phone is very low priced, this is in fact a good deal. Let me see what else. So there are few user manuals, warranty manual, etc. This is all we have in the box. Let me keep these things aside and let's give you a hardware tour of the phone and talk about what all it offers. So on the front you get a large 5-inch display. This is a QHD display with a display resolution of 540 by 960 pixels, and in fact this display looks pretty good considering that this phone has been priced around 6,000 rupees in India or $120. This is not very high price for such a phone. It feels fairly solid and well built, as a good display at front. There are 3 touch capacitive keys below the display. There is a front facing camera, 1.3 megapixel. These are some standard earpiece and sensors right here. On the right hand side you have a power wake up key which is finished in metallic finish, and on the left hand side you have a volume rocker, again finished in metallic chrome color. On the back you have a matte silver finish here. This is plastic only, looks like metal but this is high quality plastic. And on the top and bottom you have glossy plastic. This back cover comes off and you can take it off like this. And under the hood you have an 1800 milliamp battery, 2 SIM card slots, SIM 1, SIM 2, and there is also a micro SD card for expansion of the memory. There is 4GB internal memory, and you can expand the memory by adding a micro SD card. There is 512 MB of RAM on this phone. Let me put it back. On the rear you get an 8 megapixel camera which comes with an LED flash, and on the bottom here you get speaker cutouts. On the top you get 3.5mm audio jack followed by a standard micro USB port for charging as well as data syncing. On the bottom you have a mic hole which is right here inside the bezel of this phone, and this bezel is also made up of this silver material. This is not metal, but this is high quality silver colored plastic which looks like metal. This phone is fairly loaded, but one downside is that it is not 3G capable. Both the SIMs on this phone are 2G, so if you are looking for a phone for using only 2G network, this is a very good value for money. But if you are looking for a 3G phone, this will probably not be a good choice for you since it does not support 3G at all. However, the phone itself looks pretty good. It runs using a 1.3 GHz dual core processor, has 512 MB of RAM, 4GB internal memory, and memory is expandable. To give you an idea of how the screen looks like and behaves, I'll play a few games to show you how it responds to the touch inputs. I'll play Subway Surf. This is not a very heavy game but includes some touch inputs, and it has moderate level of graphics. The phone seems to be responding well to the touch. The graphics are also rendering smooth, there is no problem. This uses Mali 400 GPU, and there is a 1.3 GHz dual core MediaTek CPU which is ARM V7. Looks like pretty okay. Let me try a point and shoot game and see how it fares there. So I'll play Frontline Commando. one thing I notice while playing games is that the viewing angles are not that great. If I tilt the screen, it tends to go dark. However, right from the front I can see the screen very clearly. As you can see here, it fades out, gets dark. Now it's perfectly okay. The gameplay is working fine. As you can see, I'm able to control pretty well. There's no problem when it comes to control or the touch response of the screen. So when it comes to gaming, the screen is doing a good job. Let me also give you a camera quality review. So let me click a few pictures. I just clicked some, and let me click a few more right in front of you to show you how the picture quality comes out to be. And interestingly, besides being a low cost phone, this has touch to focus, so I can actually touch on the area in the frame where I want to focus on a particular picture. And here you can see I'm able to take pictures which are pretty clear and sharp. This is another picture. I focused on this object and it came out to be pretty clear. So I have no complaints when it comes to the 8 megapixel rear camera. Let us also try the front camera and see how well it does. So looks like it's okay. So let me take a click. And this is a decent picture. I would not say very good quality, but yes, a front facing camera comes in handy when you have to do video conferencing or video calling. So there is a front camera, there is a rear camera, and both work totally fine. So there's no complaint when it comes to camera quality on this phone. Let me also talk a little bit about the software and features. The screen here you see is customized by Spice, and you can see there is music controls here on the first screen. When you move, you get camera controls. There is some other clock control, etc., weather, and when you click on home, you get back. There are these keys, so you can quickly enter the phone control right from here, and you can access the messages here, and your app drawer is right here. This is some sort of animation, nothing very different, but kind of visually different to give you a different experience. But overall, the customization is not very intriguing. It does not stop you from using any functionality. The phone responds okay. If you swipe from the top, you get the toggles as well as notifications right here. In the settings you will see it looks familiar. It runs Android Jelly Bean 4.2 right out of the box, which is an advantage. So considering that this is a phone which is priced under 6,000 rupees, it still runs Jelly Bean 4.2, which is a good version of Android to run on. And on the software side, we don't find any major problem. On the hardware front and the specification side, the 1.3 GHz processor works decent. We ran Antutu benchmarks and we got a score of above 11,000. So this is pretty good for a phone which is priced on an aggressive price band. And I'll also show you the benchmark scores on graphics. So we ran Nina Mark 2 test and we got a score of 35 frames per second. As you can see, this is Mali GPU and the display resolution is 540 by 960, and it still manages to give us good score. So this means that you can run moderate level of games on this phone. There will not be many problems. You can take good pictures, you can play some games, run multiple applications. There is not much of RAM, so if you are planning to run some heavy apps or want to use it for multitasking, it may go slow very easy. So it is advisable you kill the apps. For that you have to just long press on the home button and swipe these applications which are running in background, and it clears up the RAM and makes it faster. And here we have it. Let me also talk about the audio visual experience of this phone. So let's play some music here. This is the maximum volume and the speaker is placed at the back, and if I block the speaker, the sound is totally muffled. Okay, let me also show you video playback quality. So I've loaded a video on this. Let me quickly run the same for you. Hello viewers, I'm Rohit Khurana from Intellect. Today I'm going to give you some quick tips and tricks. As you can see, the video playback quality seems to be okay and the audio is also coming fine. But one thing which is not very pleasing is that when you tilt the phone, it tends to get dark too easy, and this side it fades out and this side it gets too dark. So the viewing angles are not that great. For viewing video content on it, you will have to keep it straight in front of your eyes, and it will not be a pleasant experience if it is at some angle. Summarizing my review of the Spice Flo Mettle 5X, I find this phone to be a good value for money if you are looking for a 2G phone. Remember that this is not a 3G phone. It has 2 SIM card support, dual SIM support, but both 2G. It has a decent battery, a good build quality, a large display, decent performance, overall good software customization, and there is no problem when it comes to taking pictures. The camera is also fairly capable. So it's a well-rounded phone if you're looking for a budget phone and you don't have too much money to spend but still want a large screen experience. The display quality, gaming experience, all are pretty good on this phone. This is all we have on this video. We hope you like this video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below. For more such videos, stay subscribed by pressing the subscribe button. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.